Welcome to another. Oh, 1 second. Forgot to play that intro. Welcome to another live stream, guys, of Snyder fans read comics. So let me just put this banner. Anyway, so let me get my co-host. You guys know him as Jerry from Comics League. So let's bring him in.
Oh boy, if that weren't an appropriate intro today. How
Yeah,
you doing, Taladia?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, I was about to say that the intro you have for me, let's just say that just got really, really relevant right about
And
now.
it's canon.
Yes, it is. Prep the cannon. So anyway,
Canon.
all right, so let's do the comic first, obviously. So we're talking about Justice League 5. Oh boy, ain't this a good one?
Yes.
So first we get this dope as hell cover by the one, the only, the indomitable, the great, arguably one of the greatest DC artists like ever. We get Jim Lee's cover with Cyborg holding the frickin' American flag. Then we got Green Lantern having a mace chain out of construct energy. So anyway, and then we get a cover by, I think it's Ed Baness, I think, and then we have
Yes.
a sideways like a penciled cover, and then more of this. So Darkseid has arrived, and he's been like wrecking shop. And then we get the scene from the animated movie where Superman and Flash race the Omega beams. Although Flash is the only one that could actually outrun them because he's the Flash, and Superman is captured by parademons, because remember, they kind of want to clone
Yes.
him. This is kind of like the movie. So then I love where we're like, Flash, like, quick, they took Superman. And then there's Green Lantern going, don't worry, kid, Green Lantern's got this. And he kind of gets his ass kicked to the point where Darkseid grabs Green Lantern's arm and crushes it. Like, he breaks his arm just by crushing it.
He's like,
Yeah, exactly. And then Darkseid just goes and continues to wreck shop on Earth. And then Batman and Green Lantern are having this back and forth, and we get the whole "you're gonna die, Hal," and he goes, "Then I die. I don't care." And we actually see he's forming a nice little cast out of his arm. That's kind of cool.
That's cool.
And then we get the scene where he goes, "Hey, listen, Hal, you and I are the only humans like on this team, because we're teaming up with we're alongside an alien, an Amazon, a human lightning bolt, a cyborg, and an Aquaman. As far as I can tell, you and I are the only normal people here." And then you basically reveal Bruce Wayne, and then Hal goes, "Who the hell is Bruce Wayne?" Because he's not in Gotham, so he wouldn't understand this. Oh, wow, that's great, Pika Shades. I once wrote a fan fiction where at one point Darkseid broke someone's arm and had to be amputated. Nice.
Nice, Pika.
So then Batman's idea is he's going to get captured by parademons and go rescue Superman. So at the same time, the League finally decides, okay, the League has a plan. They're like, we're going to act like a team, actually, because we are a team now. And we're going to take out Darkseid's eyes so the lasers don't we're going to take out his Omega beams. So the team falls out, and we get the whole, "We got this!" And then Flash is like, "That's your battle cry, we got this?" And Flash is like, "Listen, smartass, just do the plan, stick to the plan." And then I just want to close my email. And then this is Batman's first time on Apocalypse. And that's it. And then we get a nice little character sheet of Wonder Woman that as she appears in her solo book, Aquaman in his solo book, Cyborg, I think he got a solo book later. So that's issue 5. So what do you think?
I loved issue 5.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. You get the Green Lantern getting his ass kicked by Darkseid, which I think he could have put up a larger fight. He didn't have to go down like minced meat, but still, it's kind of cool seeing Green Lantern fight Darkseid, a fight that ironically you don't see that much. And then of course we get we're starting to see the Justice League act like a team, like the team that we all know them to be, which that is very like it's after like a couple of issues of them feeling like people that happen to be conveniently there. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ruth? And
Ruth, hello.
so, yeah, after like the Justice League taking so long to like actually act like a team, it's it's more. I mean, it's nice to see them actually act like the Justice League. So that's really cool. What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice to see the Justice League act like a Justice League team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Pika Shade said the animated movie did well to fix Batman going to Apocalypse in disguise instead of unmasked and unarmed. Yeah, that's the thing about the comic that I don't like. He even takes off the the bat symbol. I'm like, what are you doing? They're still gonna know you're Batman or you're someone important. At least in this one, yeah. To Pika's point, he disguises himself.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think the next issue should be the last one of this arc, I think.
Yeah, the last.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think.
It is the last one. So we're gonna be done with volume 1.
My God, we'll be doing a recap of Volume 1 next
Hmm.
week.
Yeah, and then volume 2 is where we get like is where it jumps ahead 5 years. And then we also get the end of that a certain, let's just say, very interesting status quo choice that just became ridiculously relevant. Taladia
Yes.
knows what I'm hinting at. But so to talk more about this, so what do you like? What do you not like?
Well, I loved the humanity that was Batman
Mm-hmm.
and Green Lantern. That was always fun that was interesting to see. And it was interesting to see Superman, you know, the original, how this was supposed to be in the film, but it didn't turn out the way it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was also cool to see Green Lantern lead the team into into battle. That was cool.
Yeah, because you don't really see it that much.
No,
Because Green Lantern is again the jokester, the character no one really takes seriously until the chips are down, and he's like, "Okay, no, I got this." Yeah, so and then I redid that Super Wonder short for my Throne of Atlantis video, by the way. Nice. And what's up, Brucifer? How you doing, dude?
hey, Lucifer, we got a member in the chat. A
Oh,
member.
oh boy. And yeah, and the art is stellar because again, it's Jim Lee. So this is like the book that's like the perfect storm because you have Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. It's like the best. What's up, Sean Franklin?
Hey, Sean.
I am here to keep order. We appreciate that, Brucifer. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Exactly. So, how would you rate this issue, Taladia?
I would have to say this is. It's not top. It's not the top. Maybe third or fourth.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid. I'd say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It's fun. I definitely reread this arc a lot, so it's like that's why I know so much. So I'm just like because it's just so much fun to see a younger Justice League, a younger, more relatable Justice League, and then you see like a lot of where Zack Snyder clearly took inspiration. That's my obligatory. Do you like the Rambo movies? Yes, I do. I am a red-blooded man, so that's a man movie right there.
Yes.
But yeah, so all in all, pretty fun. So, how you enjoying New 52 Justice League, Taladia?
It's ain't no Super Wonder. I can tell you
Oh,
that.
it's getting there. It's getting there.
It's getting there, but he ain't no Super Wonder in
You
terms of
still
what I've
have
read.
7 more issues before that happens.
Oh boy.
7 more weeks, and then we will see it.
And then after that, then we gotta cover Batgirl.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
So with that being, that being said, I think so far, I think Justice League is living up to my expectations. Um, Darkseid being the main baddie for this is the great thing. Now, should we talk about Earth 2 Justice League by while this
I
is
think that's a
happening?
super wonderful idea, Taladia. Because, all right. Oh my gosh. So, I have to tell you this story, Taladia, because this is something you don't know.
Yeah.
So, oh,
And
by the
before,
way,
yes,
do you
I
know
do like
who?
the Rambo.
So, one of the things that's really funny. So, before this, Taladia and I were talking about that, like, Melly Alcock, Emilia Jones, or Meg Donnelly are in the mix to potentially start a Supergirl in the DCU. Meg Donnelly is the Supergirl voice actress for the Tomorrowverse. So can you imagine if they cast a Tomorrowverse voice actress to actually be Supergirl?
If that happens,
So speaking of
oh,
the Tomorrowverse, okay, so I have those of you that follow our group of channels know that I do a show about Superman and Wonder Woman's relationship. So my co-host and I would talk about how stupid comic book fans are sometimes on Twitter. So I said, the morning what I'm about to tell you happened, I told her, don't worry, one day we'll get our comeuppance. I mean, it'll be our time. Then Taladia DMs me literally an hour later. Hey Jared, I just saw that Crisis on Infinite Earths movie. By spoilers for Crisis on Infinite Earths. Earth 2 is Super Wonder, and I'm like, I am clairvoyant. And I told Britt, and she's like, oh my gosh. And we watched it, and I watched it yesterday as soon as it came out. I pre-ordered as soon as I saw that. But the interesting part about it is comic book Twitter's reaction. And I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna read you some tweets.
go
By the way,
ahead.
so Taladia, while I pull up some tweets, what do you think about that happening in the Tomorrowverse?
Unbelievable. It's canon. Canon, 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 canon.
Yes. So
Jared,
yeah, yeah. What's up?
that's what Ruth's. Jared
Okay.
does it. Ruth.
Yes, I do
Ruth
have a
does.
nice name. Thank you. um, let me see. All right. So first off, the first thing she sends me is this tweet by people. It's a tweet thread with someone going, "They did it again." Skull face. And it's like at this point they're asking us to kick their asses, which I'm like, that's a little extreme. And someone says, "What if we see this in the DCU?" And then this account that's a Wonder Woman purist goes, I highly doubt that, given that Lois Lane will be in the DCU and she and Clark will be together. And then this other person says, I hope so. I don't. Someone said James wouldn't have tested David and Rachel's chemistry if he didn't plan on pairing them together in the DCU. Besides, any true Superman fan would want to be with Lois. First off, can I say this? Anyone that starts off their point with any true Superman would instantly gets a block. Because I'm sorry, there's been enough versions of these characters that if you're gatekeeping people, I'm sorry, you yourself are annoying. Well, let me put it that way. I don't. That shuts down any conversation when you start off with any real Superman fan does. And I'm like, I got Superman stuff all over my room. I'm a real Superman fan, and I think it's been well established in our group of friends that I absolutely abhor Lois Lane.
Yes,
But
agreed.
there are people saying the entire movie's wasted because of that 40-second scene. 40. I have not watched Crash It Part 1
And
yet, but I have written the story
Jared,
commentary on the comic. Yeah?
Jared, it's only been 15 minutes. You got me down to one viewer. Thank you very much.
Oh, don't worry. They'll come back if it vacillates. So, Claudia, enough of me ranting. So your thoughts on it happening?
It's canon. That's it. It's canon. And you know what's so convenient? The D52 did it, and it worked there, and it looks like it's working here too.
And what's interesting about it is that they did some stuff in this that links it to the previous continuity, if you noticed. She's still here. Yeah, sometimes it vacillates. So, Taladia, did you notice? Is something? Did you know someone shows up that links it to the previous continuity?
Yes.
You know who someone shows up. Are we clear to go into full spoilers?
No, not yet.
Good. So I'm just gonna say something happens that links it to the previous continuities. That's all. Which we all knew that, but it was like okay. But the reason why we're talking about Super Wonder is because if you've been on Twitter at all, you know this popped up. So it's really interesting that this is happening because we are seeing a resurgence of the relationship. And the funny part about it is, what if this is DC testing the waters and going more toward that?
You mean them going back to Super Wonder?
Yeah, like them bringing it back.
But the fans are having a meltdown on Twitter.
No. The vocal minority fans are having a meltdown. The same people that freak out whenever Zack Snyder does anything.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. It's the minority of people. Because a lot of people, I've seen this one Twitter response I saw was like, hey, can we actually have a thing where it's like Superman is with Wonder Woman as the love interest? Because I think the Lois Lane thing is played out. And I'm like, thank you. It really is because it's been that way in every single movie. I'm sorry we can't have like variety in the way the story is told. It's astounding. If you notice also, it's actually a really interesting thing. Did you notice Wonder Woman's eyes?
Yep.
Yeah.
She closed them when she kissed him.
No, but she has gray eyes.
Oh,
and what
yeah.
that's a reference to in the comics, there was this one point where, remember in Wonder Woman Bloodlines where she burns her eyes with acid so she can fight Medusa?
Mhm.
The way she gets her sight back in the comics is the goddess, I believe it's Athena, gives her sight back.
Really?
Yeah, so that's essentially where that came from. You guys rock. It's awesome listening, but both having so much passion and knowledge. Oh, we really appreciate that. Yes, Superman is like my favorite DC character.
Same. It's same here.
Okay, I can live with the suspense of leading up to that when that happens in the movie. Yeah, it's a 40-second scene. That's the hilarious part. The movie's like 90, like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Let's say an hour and a half. 40 seconds is what's freaking these people out. It's not even a heinous 40. And it happens to a universe where they established that Lois Lane died on Earth too. He was with Lois. She died of old age. And then he was with Wonder Woman. But again, they're operating on the mindset of there was the storyline in Superman called Immortal Beloved where Wonder Woman got Superman. They all hung out in Asgard for 2,000 years. And what happened was, as far as they knew, they were everyone else was gone. They couldn't go back, and everyone else was dead. So then Wonder Woman practically launches herself at Superman, and then and then Superman's like, "It'll always be Lois," and I'm like, "Oh, come on!" I just watched I got it. I watched Man of Steel the other night. Did you guys? I have Zack Snyder stuff all over my room.
Yeah, I got Man of Steel t-shirt. I love it.
I got the BVS shirt for Christmas.
I got the original Man of Steel shirt.
Yeah, it's the reason why I got the one from BVS because I wanted the one that had like the Kryptonian writing on it. But yes, anything that has to do with Zack Snyder, just assume we like it. So there's that.
Yeah,
there is that. But so there's another thing that's really interesting. And Britt sent this to me again. This is something that happened on DC's social media. So, when DC was promoting the Crisis on Infinite Earths movie, I gotta show you this. Are you ready? So, Taladia,
Let's see.
they referred to Prime Superman, the one from the Tomorrowverse, as Superboy.
Superman and Superboy.
It's almost like they're saying you don't become Superman until you're with Wonder Woman. It's true, but I'm like, wow.
Pika's
Yeah, what the hell? They called him Superboy.
Pika's reaction.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I guess we know who the real Superman is, don't we?
Oh man.
Yeah, she sent me this, and then and I'm like, he got demoted, and it turns out that the Earth 2 Superman is apparently the real Superman. How does it feel?
Movie Theater King, you missed a lot. We covered the Justice League issue 5, the first 15 minutes, and we're tying this to the new Tomorrowverse because it had Super Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah.
canon.
It's canon to the Tomorrowverse, and everyone is freaking the F out, which is so good. Yes, it did. It's not a bait, or if you've seen screenshots, it's not baiting anything. It is legit. I know because I watched the movie last night.
And I watched it the other night before, and I messaged Jared immediately.
You messaged me immediately like, oh, you got to watch this movie. And I'm like, why? Oh, my favorite are the people that are trying to say that Wonder Bat has been in every continuity. And I'm like,
not in every continuity.
They're trying to say that Wonder Bat has always been the comics. Now, Taladia,
yeah,
we did, Britt and I, as a viewer of Super Wonder Legacy, you could tell me, remember when we did that episode, the history of Superman and Wonder Woman's relationship?
Yeah.
That goes practically back to the 1930s. And Wonder Woman and Batman have no relationship. So there you go. But again, it's someone also posted in the Facebook group. Someone at the animation has like it's really pro Super Wonder because all of a sudden you have like the new 52 movies, and then you have this. So that's why I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if something happened later where they were like, okay, you know what? We'll bring in Super Wonder back into the comics. It's sold.
Yeah.
Movie Theater says, I don't know if these films will capture Crisis. I doubt it will surpass the comics I saw and thought was okay, but was not too big. Well, here's the thing. At least they're splitting it into 3 movies, so it's like they can stretch out the story. Because that was the problem with like a lot of like the Tomorrowverse movies. They picked stories that were too big to do in one movie. I prefer Death Metal and Infinite Crisis. Infinite Crisis is better. Death Metal, no. You do not want that. Because that is way too much of that requires a lot of setup. But yeah, so that's really my thing of it. The hilarious part has been seeing the Twitter reactions and watching it, and I'm like, so this is what it feels like to win.
Winner,
chicken dinner, baby. We won. And then the funny part is that guess what? Superman and Wonder Woman kiss before we even have Lois and Superman kissing in the Tomorrowverse. Ha! You know
this
what?
is why.
Where's a good clip? Where's a good? This is why Tabby didn't show up. Where's the clip? Where's a really good clip that we can use for this? Oh, I got one.
Batman doesn't do ships.
Yeah, Batman doesn't do ships.
It's true. And Movie Theater says, I bought the Death Metal hardcover. I have it. I will pre-order Infinite Crisis. Infinite Crisis is my favorite of the crises, I think.
But I'll say this much. I think, you know what? This ties into what we're talking about for Justice League New 52.
Yeah, isn't it funny? And you know what's kind of funny? So this week's episode of Legacy was animation, and then this happens. Because Britt and I were just planning that because they were covering Crisis, and there may be some like hints of that because or two Diana and Clark are going to be in there. But then that happened, so I'm like,
Okay, I'll take it.
and then what's kind of funny, this is this is one of our highest performing episodes right now because of that.
You two, Tevia and Jahi, should do a review and a ranking of all the DC Crisis.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. Ruth says, Dean J, I'm before I go, can we do a... That would be fun. I'm down for that.
I'm down for that, Ruth.
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to start doing a lot more movie like screenings and and stuff. It'll be really fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun to have you on the panel next week. Don't remember, Ruth, next week. I'm getting you on for
We're
the
gonna
panel.
Chill out.
Hey, everyone. Chill.
Yeah, we need that clip. Call Nick.
So, back to Justice League, though, before we move on to our next topic, is I really think, this being great, like this comic being about Darkseid's invasion, you see the parademons and all of that. I wonder what happens at the same time in Earth 2 with Steppenwolf.
Well, at this point, Steppenwolf is killing Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. See ya.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, he's killing them.
I know he's killing the Justice League, right? I know that.
At this exact moment, I believe.
No, but I wonder what happens to Lois
On Earth 2?
and Perry White.
Lois becomes Red Tornado.
No, but how she becomes Red Tornado?
I haven't read extensively that run, so I'm not exactly sure. But that would be it'll be interesting to explore. Maybe we can do Earth 2 at one point.
Yeah, that's something we could do. Maybe after taking a break from doing after we've done volume 2 and done after we've done Batgirl, we can get Thingy involved. We can do maybe just talk about that one issue of Steppenwolf invading it.
We could. That'd be fun. And Steppenwolf has a cameo in the next issue where Desaad's trying to brainwash Superman for Batman can save him. Yeah. The greatest era, DC era is from... Nope. Sorry. I'm going to hard disagree with you on there. Because that was the most convoluted era when it got to the point. That's why they did the reboot, because nothing made sense.
Why are people raging about Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yeah, why? I don't understand why. That's the problem. That's one of my issues with comic book fandom, is that it tends to like, we want this. Okay, we give you this. What? We don't like it. Make up your mind.
Yeah. So, shall we switch over?
Sure.
Okay, next topic, guys. And it's a good one. Because we've come to the halfway point. And that is, where's my banner? Where is it? I'll have to make one. 1 second.
Okay.
SUI. Suicide Squad game.
Yes. Which still looks fun. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun.
Look at what movie theater King just said.
Parker Jane confirmed in Ultimate Universe 6160. Okay, Tevia was stoked about this. Is this a good ship? Yeah, it is. It's Peter Parker, Mary Jane. This is one of the classic ships that I respect because she actually contributes something of value to Spider-Man.
Yes. Anyway, back to Suicide Squad because we're going to be talking about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League now, and the previews that are open and that is out from not only from IGN but for content creators. And we're just going to discuss about what we personally think from watching these stuff and give our honest thoughts about it. Now, I've already pre-ordered the game, guys. I've got the deluxe edition
I'm
on
going to.
lockdown. I've got it on lockdown, deluxe edition, and I've been doing extensive research. And for let's say if Jared doesn't want to play the game and I'm playing, I could get him gear. I think it was either I could get you gear or something, and that could help you when you play the game next.
Oh, sweet. That's cool. I know you could do that.
According to Lejeune, that's a possibility. Yeah, it's coming January 30th. Yes, if you're deluxe edition owners, you'll get it January 30th, which your boy will be streaming January 30th. We'll be live streaming it here on YouTube and on the Kick. If you're watching this on the Kick side, on the green side, we'll be we'll be doing both at the same time. And yes, Task Force X will be assembled.
Yes, we will find someone to fill in our fourth spot.
Yes, we will find a fourth. But
I will find him.
I'm going to
That's my Jedi
have
God.
Pika says I'm gonna have to wait before I get it because I need to balance my budget when I'm done with my move. Okay, but I mean, this game so far, I'm looking forward to it. Don't go looking for this game to being, an Arkham game. That's what IGN did wrong with their preview. They expected this game to be an Arkham game.
Oh, IGN didn't give a fair review. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, IGN did not give a fair, valid reason for why they didn't like the game. It was like, oh, well, the Flash is too fast. I can't, and rage quits from it. I'm just like, really? You're
He's
gonna
the Flash.
He's the Flash. There's a reason for that. And clearly you don't know how to play the game from what we saw.
That's the problem. And Clownfish called this out a little while ago, where it was like a lot of these game journalists, they expect they've been complaining that like games have been getting too hard, but it turns out they just suck at video games.
Yeah. But still, like, the thing is, like, I watch other content creators that covered the game. They told a lot of details about the game, which looks really fun and interesting.
Have they been enjoying it?
Yes, they did. They
Mm-hmm.
had some critiques, but it wasn't as bad as what IGN said.
Well,
Batman
yeah.
versus
IGN. IGN is the company that gives every Call of Duty game a 10 out of 10. And says, oh my gosh, it's so innovative. Really? It's the same damn thing over and over and over again.
The thing is with Suicide Squad, you gotta go looking into this game being a Destiny 2 or the Division type of game. If you go looking at it like that, you'll have fun. I know apparently there's a horde mode or something added to the game
Oh,
on
that's
one of
cool. I like that.
so I saw that in one of the YouTube videos. So I was just like, a horde mode? Really? That's gonna be cool.
We're doing that, dude. We are doing a hoarding thing.
Movie Theater King says, did you know that in Devil May Cry 5, they may have a funny gimmick? If you have a really good time at a game, it'll let you play the full song. If you're bad at the game, it'll be muffled. Maybe DC should learn from this.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I mean,
If
the
it
thing
actually
is with
works with them
DC,
being good.
but the thing is, right, with Suicide Squad, the thing that piqued my interest the most is the story campaign and the fact that I can get to compete against Jared as me playing as King Shark and him playing as Captain. What's it called? No,
Deadshot. I'm
Deadshot.
not playing as Boomerang.
With you playing as Deadshot, we're gonna compete against each other. The competitiveness is there. I'm already ready and waiting to compete. I'm gonna beat him at his own game.
I've seen you play Arkham, my friend.
Well, you're gonna say what? You're gonna say you never miss.
I never
As-
miss. I am
You
Deadshot.
will. You'll miss. You'll miss, I guarantee you, and you'll have to tell me to
What I'll
revive you.
do is I'll wait until like my one shot can save your life, and then I won't, and then I'll intentionally miss.
DC could weed out the bad players in the gameplay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, the thing is, right, this game looks fun, entertaining, and it's gonna keep me going for a long time. That's the difference between this game and Gotham Knights.
Mm-hmm.
Gotham Knights wasn't like Gotham Knights was a game I was looking forward to. Yes, I played the game. I gave it a
We met because of Gotham Knights, dude.
yeah, we met because of Gotham Knights, right? And the thing is, after the game was released, there was nothing that I could really salvage the game because there was no content. There was
That was the problem because the base game of Gotham Knights was fun. I had fun with the base game, and I
yeah,
replayed every now and then. The problem is, and this is the problem that a lot of live service games face, the company shows up not prepared for the content.
hmm Suicide Squad.
Luckily, from what they've said, if what they're saying is true, it looks like they have some prep.
Yeah,
Then again, we all know that that these companies lie for marketing.
yeah, but here's the thing with Suicide Squad, it's a live service game,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a big difference maker. Content for a full year, they could do free content for a full year. Imagine Peacemaker, John Cena Peacemaker in there. Just
Oh
saying.
boy, no! Can I escape from Peacemaker?
Hey, I'm just putting it out there.
Can I escape from freaking Peacemaker?
No, you can't.
Apparently I can't. Jeez.
You can't. I mean, you can't because you can't see him.
Mm-hmm.
Jared's like, oh god, that pun in the
Yeah, I
face.
know what you're going for, Mr. Drax the Destroyer.
I ain't Drax the Destroyer.
No, because you said you can't see him.
No, that's a John Cena reference.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that. That shows how much I care about Peacemaker.
Yeah, John Cena's a wrestler. He said, "You can't see me."
No, I know that, but I'm like, ugh.
Guys, the cringe has just hit Jared that much. I can't wait. I can't wait just to see Jared miss he fires and he misses the bots and
Well, all I know is that Deathstroke is apparently a DLC character, and I'm like, yes, I perpetually call Deathstroke. Deathstroke. Jeez.
wait.
Perpetually, I will be Deathstroke.
I already call it King Shark because of the Superman outfit. There's no way I'm changing character.
Yeah, absolutely. You're fine with that. I call any character whose specialty is firearms. I call it.
You sure? You sure you want that?
Yeah. Because I got the greatest shot, and then I also have the greatest assassin. I'm stacked.
Guys, if he misses a shot live on stream, make sure you clip it and send it my way because then I can make a montage of Jared every time Jared
Every
misses.
time I miss.
It'll be a clip on the stream.
Interspersed with me saying I never miss.
Yeah, and I'll make a text out of it and go, Jared misses.
And I'll say Claudia punches air.
You never made a clip of me, so.
No, I can because I know you're gonna punch air when we play the game. So you're not escaping from this, dude.
Movie Theater King says DC should do a comic, the world's deadliest or the planet deadliest or fatal killers. Make a story about those two going against each other or a hero.
Ooh. Well, I don't think it's not necessary that he would be on the Suicide Squad. Well, let's remember in Arkham Origins at the end, he's recruited by Amanda Waller.
Yes.
If Arkham Origins is considered canon, which I know there's back and forth on if that's canon.
It's canon.
Canon.
Canon. Canon.
Which I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna. I also want maybe in the future we could play as a Justice Leaguer. Maybe. I'm
Who
just
do you
saying that would be
who would you want to play as a Justice
Superman,
League?
obviously.
Besides Superman,
Green Lantern.
I was gonna say maybe Wonder Woman.
Yeah. You know what? Wonder Woman's my backup. I would say
Wonder Woman or
Batman,
Flash.
but we always get to play as Batman in Arkham games. I want someone new.
Wonder Woman or Flash for me.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Or maybe if there's another member that they haven't revealed, a certain seagoing superhero.
Hmm. So, um, how long have we done? We've done 41 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in 5 days' time, guys, I'll be gifting out members just to let you guys know.
Yay! It's a big day for. When I wonder if he will transform into Arkham Knight. You
Hmm.
mean if Red Hood shows up? That's another character who could possibly show up is Red Hood.
Imagine Red Hood DLC confirmed.
Yes. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I want it all.
You wanted a war?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in for this game. I'm ready for this game.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very excited.
Mm-hmm. Pika says, I wonder why Martian Manhunter, Cyborg, or Aquaman are not in Kill the Justice League. Well, here's my theory. That when Brainiac first invaded, the core that got taken over, the ones who responded, they got taken over and they killed Manhunter, Cyborg, and Aquaman.
You think so?
That would be a easy way with what you have now story-wise to explain why these characters are not, because that's gonna be everyone's question. Where are these other classic Justice Leaguers?
Yeah, that's a very good question. But according to them, they're the core members, 5 members. That's it.
Okay, that's an interesting thing, but still, I'm sure Aquaman exists in the universe. Or DLC.
I can say this much though. This game, what this game has going good for them is the word of mouth. The word of mouth and
Of
the
the people who
pos
have played it.
and the people that have, because we're under strict under NDAs, so I can't say anything whether it's good or bad. I
Can you
have played
blink if
it.
it's good? I love that silence.
Yeah, I can't say. I'm strict under NDA. I don't want Warner Brothers coming after me.
Oh no, because you know they would because it's Warner Brothers.
But I'll say this. This game has got me excited. The developers have, you know, made my favorite skin, which is the Superman skin. I'm just like, yes,
I will
thank
be
you.
putting the Batman skin on Deadshot. That is just so because then I can tell people, look, I'm Batman and I'm using guns.
And I can say, hey, I'm Superman,
King
and I'm
Shark. At some point during the stream, you have to go. King Shark is a shark.
really,
Or at what point raise your hand and go hand.
really, do we have to do that?
Yes, we do. We do.
You're never gonna let that.
No, I'm never going to let that down. Absolutely not. The same thing I'm never going to let down how the DCAMU broke up Superman and Wonder Woman off screen.
So, before we come to our final thoughts about Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, we're literally 20 days away from the game's release. Literally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Jared, let's make a prediction. What is your prediction for who survives this game?
Wonder Woman of the
Yeah.
Justice League,
Yeah.
all of them. Yes, I at least have the Crisis Super Wonder. Thank you, movie theater. I think that it's going to be a fake out. You don't actually kill them.
Okay.
Because according to one of the leaks, there is a scene. I haven't played the game. I'm not under an NDA, so I can say this. where after you kill Green Lantern, the Lantern effects still stay on, and someone comments, "Wait, if we killed Green Lantern, why are all the green constructs still up?"
You make a good point.
The possibility is that what we're fighting, the Justice League are actually captured on Brainiac's ship, and what we're fighting are clones that Brainiac made.
It wouldn't put past me, you know. It wouldn't put it.
Because he's made Brainiac bodies too, so it's not like he hasn't cloned people before.
But with Kryptonian powers,
Yeah, you could do that. They've done that before. That's kind of how I'm sure Brainiac, because the thing about it was that when they tried to clone a Kryptonian, they had to like stabilize the DNA with human DNA, and that's how we get Superboy. But the thing is, Brainiac's like a 9th level, a 12th level intellect. I'm pretty sure he would figure out a way to clone Kryptonians.
and Amazon. Well, not
Yeah,
Amazon.
you
I
could
mean,
do. Well, Amazon, no, because I don't think Wonder Woman ever gets turned.
well, what about a speedster?
Yeah, you could do that. You could clone all of them.
It's just going to be a crazy game. But I think that's a good way to end this segment. And let's do a quick little thing. We're going to be talking about Superman and Lois because there's some news I want to share with you guys.
Yeah, the final season.
I think she's resisting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superman and Lois, episode 1. They have got the script and it's been read. They're reading through the script. Apparently, they're going to start filming soon. So, Jared, it's called The Beginning and the End.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
That's the title for the first episode. What do you think
Mm-hmm.
is the beginning and the end? What do you think that means?
I think they're gonna do the death of Superman, and the kids
Again,
are gonna take over as Superman. That would be a way to end it. Just saying.
uh, all I can say is me and Jared are gonna be we're gonna be reacting to it
Mm-hmm. Yes, we
on
will.
YouTube. We'll be well, I'll be on YouTube and Kick and reacting to it, guys. It's gonna be an amazing thing for Superman and Lois, season 4. It's gonna be great. But
Yeah, it looks fun.
But yeah, let's do our final thoughts before we wrap up and call it a day here on the Taladia Plays channel. Final thoughts for issue 5 of Justice League Tomorrowverse and all of that stuff.
Pretty good. I loved it. Action solid. Art's awesome. All in all, pretty good. It's Jim Lee and Geoff Johns. Super Wonder stuff gets 2 thumbs up by me. This was such a super wonderful week. It's amazing. And I'm going to take that kiss and make it a clip for my show. I need to. And that way, particularly when people that don't like Super Wonder join the stream, I'm going to play that clip. So, and in terms of
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, yeah, it looks like a fun game. I can't wait to play it.
Okay, as for me, issue 5 was great. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed now I understand why Green Lantern did what he did, right? Now I understand it in the comic. In the comic, it's different in the comic compared to the book. Sorry, compared to the film, right? Like the way he acts. But and the fact that Superman, when Superman gets laser beamed, I'm just like, yes, but it did you get to see the tear,
The
but
suit
in the
actually
film,
tears.
yeah, you don't see that in the film, so it's interesting. Um, as for Super Wonder and Earth 2 for the Tomorrowverse, that's another thumbs up. That gets me excited, it gets me happy, gets me rolling with excitement for more Crisis on Infinite Earths content. Hopefully, hopefully part 2 will be summer. Hopefully, my guess. But we will be covering all 3 parts on this channel. Once all 3 films is released, we'll cover all 3 and we'll do like a movie discussion about it.
Yep.
Um, and as for Suicide Squad, I'm just excited for the game because the fact is it's a game that I think is going to surprise a lot of fans, and just got to spread the positivity. So, you know, like I said, Suicide Squad. If you guys haven't pre-ordered, if you guys want to get it, I would recommend you guys pre-ordering the game. So, wait, what? Oh yeah, yeah, Jared, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Something I
um,
dropped in the comic
yeah.
strip chat.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just seen it now. Anyway, Jared, let them know what you got coming up on your channel. Let the chat know what is your content going forward for 2024, and also let them know what you got for members.
Yep, sweet. So I just released my review of the first 4 issues of Tom King's Wonder Woman. It's pretty so-so in my opinion. And for Under Two Capes, we will be discussing why superhero gaming of late has been struggling. And then tomorrow night is another members only live stream. So if you guys want to join that, just become a member on Comics League, and I'll send you guys the link. And in terms of the movie night, we're watching is Matt Reeves' The Batman. And then this coming week for Super Wonder Legacy, Britt and I are discussing why Injustice is one of the worst comic stories of all time.
Wow, really? Why is it the best comic?
Because of what it actually tries to say about Superman and Wonder Woman.
I can't wait to listen to that.
Oh, you're gonna love this. We don't let and then the episode after that is going to be if we ran DC now, here's how we would fix it.
Okay, I've been looking forward to these stuff in terms of members, members only videos. You got any plans?
In terms of members only videos, not currently, but on Tuesday, I still have to establish a time, but it's gonna be on Tuesday. We're gonna be doing a members only live stream, not live stream, members only. What's the word? Screening on the Comics League Discord of
Discord
Crisis on
server.
Infinite Earth. So if you haven't
Yeah.
watched it and you want to become a member of the channel, you can do that.
Pika says, "Can I ask you to help my channel from dying, lowering views while I'm unable to edit new videos before I move?" Uh, it
I mean,
depends really.
what does that help entail?
Yeah, what that helps entail, you need to explain that to us. Um, so is that all you've got to say
Yep.
about your members?
Yep.
Okay, cool. As for me, guys, as your boy, Taladia plays, for me, I have got the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League coverage as soon as they drop the issue 3 of Suicide Squad info. I will be doing a reaction video for that, and I can't wait to cover that. And then after that, I will be doing at the end of this month the live stream for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. That will be a live gameplay with me and Jared. We might look for 2 more people. We'll definitely need 2 more people for that because Jay Heats told me that potentially he won't be there night one. So we might look for 2 more players. If you want to be one of them and you're a member, you'll get to game with me at the highest tier. So if you got Suicide Squad and you have the highest tier on my channel, you get to game with us and you'll be able to be on the stream. So that is the plan. And also next Wednesday, next not Wednesday, sorry, next Tuesday, it's the next Tuesday is the members only stream. So members only panel, meaning that you guys that are members that are on my YouTube page get to come on the panel, get to participate. We talk about anything from Star Wars, DC, Marvel, anything really, and we'll have guests on. We'll talk about anything. We'll just chill, relaxed, horror, whatever it is. We could talk about the Oscars. We could talk about anything really.
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about we'll even say we'll talk about Barbie too, right? I'll even say that, right?
So, Taladia, are you a Barbie girl in this Barbie world?
Don't go there, Jared.
I had
So
to.
yeah, I know you had to. But yeah, so there's a lot to come this month and future months. There will be two streams. So at the end of this month, two streams per week. So two streams in terms of gaming. So we'll be gaming two streams per week, and um, so that's that is something we gotta think. And Pika says, I'm not getting new people to watch my content. The older viewers are not rewatching old stuff anymore. My views are going down, with shorts barely keeping the views from going too much down.
I'll tell you what, DM me all offline, Peak, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, DM us and we'll sort something out for you. But with that being said, I hope you have enjoyed tonight's stream, which is Snyder Fans Read Comics, Darkseid versus Green Lantern, and furthermore, we talked about Suicide Squad and the Tomorrowverse, Super Wonderful Life, and yeah. So, Jared, as always, you get the final say on what this week's top final word is.
I guess Super Wonder just became a crisis on infinite ships for DC fans on Twitter.
On that note, we're out. Peace.